Natalie and welcome back to Luma, where we bring you different self-care practices to look after yourself, mind, body and soul. In today's video, we're going to salute the sun. Yes, we are going to be practicing our sun salutation sequence A. So let's start an extended child's pose. Kneeling on the floor, touch your big toes together and sit on your heels. Then we want to separate our knees as wide as our hips and lay our torso between our thighs. Arms remain out in front of you with your fingers walking away to feel a good stretch through the spine and shoulders. You may rest your head on the floor or on a block, and we want to relax our neck and breathe deep. Sun salutations are a traditional way to bring in the morning. It's performed traditionally at sunrise, however it can be performed anytime throughout the day. It's also ideal as a warm-up before you start any kind of workout routine. Personally, I really love sun salutations. They are a great way to energize the body first thing in the morning. They improve your blood circulation and strengthens the physical body. The whole body benefits from this, which is why it's such a great practice. And from our child's pose, we're going to go into a downward dog. So tucking our toes underneath our feet, lifting our hips up to the sky. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can straighten out your legs. If not, keep them bent a little bit, walking them out on either side. We want to also ensure that we have equal weight between our hands and our feet, pushing down equally on the floor. You come out to the tops of our toes if you need to. Remember, this is your body, so you know what feels good to you. If it feels good for you to walk them out, then walk them out. What feels best is what you should be doing in this moment. I'm just going to take a couple of deep breaths in here. Breathing in deeply, exhaling deeply, matching our practice with our breath, and then slowly walking our feet towards our hands in preparation for our sun salutation. While we're in a forward fold, keeping your knees bent, holding our elbows, we want to rock side to side. From our forward fold, we're going to take our hands to our hips, straight back and up into a mountain pose. And this is where we're going to begin our sun salutation sequence. So we're going to take our shoulders away from our ears. Lengthen the crown of your head up, taking your hands up on either side to the sky, lengthening through either side and through the fingertips. Taking them down to the side, swan dive down, fingertips touching the ground, bending your knees. You can either go that way, or we are going to go back up and we are going to, instead of swan diving, we're going to take our hands down into prayer position and bend at the hips, taking our hands down to the ground. From forward fold, we're going to lift our hands to our shins, straight back, dropping our hands back down to the ground. And then we are going to take our right leg back into a lunge and then our left leg to follow. So now we are in a plank. Careful not to lift your hips up too high or too low. So ensuring there's a straight line. From plank, we're going to drop our knees to the ground, then our chin and our chest. Taking the tops of our feet flat onto the floor, lifting up for cobra, tucking our toes under, hands flat into the floor and hips up into the sky for downward dog. Walking it out here for a little bit. Taking our right leg back up to the front in between our hands. And if that's not as easy for you, you can move it a little bit closer and then take your hand and then move it From plank, we're going to move our left leg forward, hands back down into forward fold, and then arms up to the side and up into the sky. Hands back down into forward fold. And we're going to follow the same thing on the left hand side. So left leg back, right to follow, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Tops of the feet down, cobra, hugging the arms into your side body. Tucking your toes under, downward dog. Left leg to your hands, right leg to follow, forward fold. Hands to your shins, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your hands above your head. Now this is our second time around, so we are going to go a little bit faster. Exhale, hands down to the side. From forward fold, take your right leg back, left leg into plank, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, right leg to top, left leg to follow. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up, sweeping the hands up on either side. Flowing back down to left. Plank. Knees, chest and chin to the floor. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, forward fold. We're doing really good, so let's see if we can do 2 more rounds. From forward fold, going back up, lengthening through either side, back down into our forward fold. Right leg back, left leg to follow, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Cobra. Tucking your toes under into a downward dog. And back into our forward fold. Hands to shins. And let's take it back up. Hands into heart center this time. Back into our forward fold. Left leg this time goes back first, then right leg. Knees, chest and chin down to the ground. And back up into cobra. Tucking the toes under into downward dog. Left leg forward. Are you breathing? Hands to shins. Back into our forward fold. And hands up on either side. Now this is our last time, so let's make it our strongest one yet. From forward fold, we're going to take our right leg back, left leg to follow, plank position, knees, chest and chin down to the ground. And if you're comfortable, you can do chaturanga here too. From here, we're going to go into cobra. Tucking our toes under for downward dog. Right leg back to the top of the mat. Left leg to follow. Hands to shins. Forward fold. Hands back up into the sky. Exhale, going back down to the left hand side. Left leg back. Right leg follows. Plank position. Knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg between your hands. Right leg to follow. And that's it. We've just finished 4 rounds of sun salutation. So from here you can either go back down into your extended child's pose or lay in savasana to complete your practice. This is a perfect time to set your intention for the day and to hold gratitude and honor yourself for the work you put in today. Namaste, yogis. Have a great day.